Afternoon, everybody. It is a Friday afternoon. It is beautiful, sunny Tenerife in my back garden or my backyard. It's still probably about 23, 24 degrees. It's absolutely super. As you can see, the sun is screaming on my face. A little bit windy, which is lovely. So it could be a bit of rain, but there's no rain at all. Just tuned in, Webby Sports Roundup in my little manor in sunny Tenerife. Going to change the title of my YouTube channel, as most people know. We're not sure what's going to be called. Could be Webby's World of Banter or whatever. Please put in the comments below. Now, on a Friday afternoon, a little bit of sport update. We've changed it all around. And horse racing tipster from Leeds, which we all know is the main man, Lee Sobot. But before that, just big thank you to everybody who did the walk on Wednesday. It was my big charity walk for cancer, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. We had a phenomenal day. We don't know what the figure is yet. We're going to wait for a couple of weeks on the first meeting of the month. I've still got people sending me money through PayPal. I've got to pick some more money up this next week or two. Fran did an absolute phenomenal job, and she's got me loads of money, loads of change. I got change. There's people giving me bags, and we just got to go through it all and put it all together. So please don't be impatient. Wait, and we will tell you in a couple of weeks' time what the final amount of money that we have raised for cancer. Right. Without further ado, let's get on to a little bit of sports news. A little bit of football news this week. As you know, there's no Premiership, no Championship. It's a bit boring, but it is what it is. England played Greece last night away from home and trashed them 3-0. And do you want to know something? I only probably watched 10, 15 minutes. I had my big pal Glenn and his partner over Jane, who's absolutely a darling. And you're batting against him. I told you, I've not seen him for a few years. Lovely fella. Big blue nose. Thanks for coming over, big man. Love you. And I will speak to you very soon. So we watched a bit of the game. A bit of changes. Harry Kane on the bench. Talking to one or two of the football lads, and they're saying, well, why is he not playing? Why is he not playing? I think what it is, it's just that they're getting big money from these Premiership clubs. And within 5 minutes of the Premiership last week, they're going down the floor. And they could be saying, don't play for England. Listen, you want to play for your country, don't you? So what is this? Anyway, long story short, we went to Greece 3-0. It is the UEFA Nations League, as you know. Watkins, an own goal, and Curtis Jones, cracking third goal. So well done, boys. Good 3 points. Big game to Sunday. England taking on Republic of Ireland. That's at 5 p.m. I will be down the Three Horseshoes in my little manor in Czechoslovakia, where I was last night with all the boys. So great for all the boys turning up. Did have a cracking night, and we had a good swelly. I've got to get off this island again and start having some more tea and coffee and water, because it's catching me up. You know what it all is. If we beat Republic of Ireland on Sunday, which we should do, then we'll be in the last quarters and we'll go through to all the big boys. So looking forward to that very soon. Let's go to rugby union, which is a game I love, being from Gloucester. England, there's been some internationals over the last couple of weeks. All the big boys, your New Zealand, your Australia, your Wales, your Gloucester, your England, your Scotland. We lost to New Zealand at Twickenham a couple of weeks ago, only by a few points. Played really well. It's all new. Borthwick, all new. It changes. New lads coming in. Played Aussies last week. We were up to the last minute. I think it's about 7 or 8 minutes injury time for some reason. And they scored in the last couple of minutes. And it ended up England 37, Australia 43. Big game tomorrow, home to South Africa. That's a 5:40 kickoff, so I'll be down the Three Horseshoes watching that with all the boys. And on top of that, Sunday is Wales taking on Australia. Good luck to Wales. They're on a bit of a transitional period, so fingers crossed they might be able to turn over the Aussies down there in South Wales, in Cardiff Arms Park, as we say. Right, bit of cricket news. T20, England's gone over to the West Indies. It's a 5-match test. We were 2 up until 2 days ago, and then we won the toss, put the Windies in, and they made 145 for 8 off their allotted 20 overs, and we ended up winning by 3 wickets, 149 for 7, with 4 balls to spare. So it's a 3-0 win of the series, and there's still 2 to go. So well done to England, and a lot of new recruits there. So fantastic. They're playing really well. Let's go back to a bit of football. Hendon Football Club. As you know, a good pal of mine, Ian Allinson, ex-Arsenal, comes over here a couple of times a year. Going to see him in January. Played 100 times for Arsenal. Absolute legend. He really is. and his son Lee is the manager of Hendon Football Club in the Isthmian Premier League. Last week, they on Tuesday beat Dulwich Hamlet by 3-0, who were above them in the league. One absolute diamond result that was. They took on Lewes, who were above them, at home, and they drew 0-0. And I believe they should have won. Don't forget, they got minimum amount of money. The crowd, those sponsors, are the supporters. So, and they only get 300 or 400 per week. So if you're in the area, you want to see some great football, and you want to go see Ian Allison and Lee Allison, which is his son, pop in and see him. Hendon United over there in London. So well done to you two boys. Right. What have you been waiting for? Lee Sobot, as you know, he works for the Yorkshire Evening Post. Massive Leeds United fan. He still tells me they're going to win the league, even with Sunderland top of the table and Sheffield United second. Anybody could be anybody in the championship. No doubt about that whatsoever. And we're still waiting who is going to be the new manager of Coventry City Football Club. Frank Lampard, 7-4 joint favourite with Lee Carsley, the England interim manager, or was. Now he's back to the under-21 manager. Now, listen to this. Last week, Paul Run. He gave us 2, 3 or 4. Nothing special. Very difficult for him. Anyway, he loves the flat. This week, he's off to Cheltenham. Big Cheltenham. Been racing this afternoon. Some great racing at Cheltenham today. I've just picked the winner. Was it 11-2, 5-1 of the course? I think it was the fourth race. I think it was. Right, let's have a look at this now. See what he's picked. Right, this is what he's gone for. Take notes. Get a pen. Write this down. He's gone for Tony Martin's 2-year-old. Okay. Irish trainer, very shrewd Irish trainer. Only on 10 stone 2. Skelton's the favourite is the Savoury Records, but he thinks second excuse me, got some of my nose. I've got to do it, sorry. Second favourite we gone. Ham Sian, right? Ham Sian, Cheltenham 330, second favourite. It's about 5-1. So have a few bob each way on that. But the Savoury says get onto the Skeltons. Right. Webby's having that sneezing contest now. I'm going to win it every time. But it just comes, Bob, have a sneeze. Right, he's also backed Ginny's Destiny in the Paddy Power Gold Cup. Okay? Oh, by the way, it was the cross country. Couldn't get my words out. Cross country today, back the winner. Superb. So Ginny's Destiny, Paddy Power tomorrow in the Gold Cup, 220. It's about 3s. Paul Nichols and Cobden, number 1 and 2. Top team there. Right, got to give you something now. Have a look at this. Not too sure what the price is yet. It has not come out yet. It's about 5 o'clock. Go to Wetherby. I've had a little bit of a sniff for it. The 210 at Wetherby. Lost Frequencies. Cotard. Son, father. Just keep your eyes on the betting. We're not too sure. Just, I've had a little sniff. We don't know. A little word. We don't know yet. That's the Cotard. 210 at Wetherby tomorrow. Lost Frequencies. Wait till the betting comes. If it starts to bang, get backed, have a sure bet on it. There's only 5 runners. It's got to be 5 driving each way best. It's going to be third or fourth favourite, I think. So be lucky for that tomorrow. Right, got to go. Pub's Rum, going down to Monte Cristo, as you know. I'll be on Freaky Friday with Tim, living with MS in Tenerife. If you've not seen any of my old videos, check on the ones during the last week or so. Check on the sponsors who chucked in lots of money for cancer, and give them some love. Give them a bit of business. They deserve it. We had some great people come over, especially Michael, Edinburgh and beyond, come over special. Got some, put his hand in his pocket and came down to Kalasovaki. A lovely, lovely fella. And on top of that, living with MS in Tenerife, my big pal, Timothy, down. You know that, don't you? Right, that's all I'm going to say. Until next week, but in the weekend, probably Sunday and Monday, I've got an ex-professional footballer who I interviewed last week, and let me tell you something, diamond, absolute diamond. I'm going to give you a bit of a clue and find out, or tell me what you think who he is. He was offered a football contract by 2 great managers, Brian Clough and Sir Alex Ferguson. That's all I'm going to say. He went to one of them. I interviewed him last week, and he's an absolute quality guy. You'll find out probably Sunday or Monday when I stick up the vlog. That's it from me. Right, as I say, if you like what you hear, you like what you see, subscribe for free. In my little manner, Kalosavaki, look at this, beautiful. It's a Webby Sports Roundup. What I'm going to say is, good luck tomorrow on the GGs, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. From me, Webby. Get over that line.